First of all, I'm delighted to speak before you today at the 6th Annual Future Forum, and I was stunned by the opening this morning. Saleh, we always learn from him how to do such amazing openings last year and this year, bringing a metaverse, a foodverse as well as part of the opening, a quick fireside chat, and an ending. I think my team is going to have some challenges now when I do my next speech. It's going to be something as well as big as this. As we stand today, there is a lot of crossword of opportunities and responsibilities. The food ecosystem is not just a sector, it's a vital lifeline that connects communities, economies, and environment. Our theme for this year, Future Consumer, Future Government, and Future Food, reflects on our commitment to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The food and beverage industry is a key driver of our economy. The real total consumer spending on food worldwide reached around $8.85 trillion. Shifting consumer lifestyles and preferences, rising demand for organic food products, and evolving consumption patterns are the key trends in the global market. The UAE continues to lead the F&B market in the Middle East region, supported by growing population and increasing numbers of tourists. Food security has been a priority for the UAE since the global food crisis in 2007. In 2018, the UAE government launched the Food Security Strategy, which proposed a mix of overseas and domestic investments. The plan involves ramping up domestic food production to reduce the UAE reliance on food imports to 50% by mid-century from the current 90%. Last year, here in this forum, we launched the Food Cluster Strategy, and I'm proud to see it materialize. We have worked closely with the F&B group and the leaders to advance the clustering process, hosting more than 15 working sessions, more than 300 participants from the food cluster to update the cluster's challenges, the development of bottlenecks, and moreover, very interesting, the initially portfolio of more than 20 action initiatives has been identified and is currently in the design phase. Such actions include projects like Made in the UAE, Food and Agri-Science Universities plus Ecosystem, Data Sharing Open Hub, Value Chain Finance Models, and the Food Fraud Food Shield Program, among others. Working groups and sectors leaders are collaborating with technical assistance from my ministry team to design and support the implementation. Let me remind the audience of the strategy, which represents our commitment to innovation, sustainability, and self-sufficiency in food production. Localizing the next generation of agri-disruptors and grow them in global champions. Make the UAE a global agri and food regulator powerhouse. Foster a UAE-first culture across the food value chain. Provide superior funding to players in the industry. Foster innovation with world-class R&D. Bring global markets to the UAE agri players' footsteps. And build the next generations of farmers. Our aim is clear: to increase the food sector contribution to our GDP by $10 billion and to create 20,000 jobs. These targets are not just numbers. They present the livelihoods, opportunities, and sustainable future of our country. The GCC F&B sector is on the cusp of significant growth, with projection indicating a market value of $128 billion by 2029. This growth should not remain merely a statistic. It is essential that the industry harness this momentum to drive our cluster strategy further, ensuring sustainable practices are embedded in every facet of our food production and disruption. Each one of you can contribute to strengthening industry competitiveness by joining efforts to ensure success of the food cluster. As we convene over the next 2 days, I urge each of you to engage in a meaningful dialogue. Remember the UAE food cluster strategy and the pillars it has, and explore cutting-edge technology that can revitalize our food production processes, and to adopt sustainable practices that ensure we protect our environment and resources for future generations. The Future Food Forum has established itself as a vital platform for policy change in the F&B sector. It serves as a bridge between government, industry leaders, academia, facilitating discussions and shaping our collective future. Together, we can turn challenges into opportunities, innovate for a sustainable tomorrow, and ensure that the UAE remains at the forefront of global food security. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to our organizing partners, Dubai Chamber, Food Tech Valley, the Abu Dhabi Food Hub, DP World, for their unwavering support. Together, we will forge a path that not only transforms our food ecosystem, but also inspires the world. Let us collaborate to create strategies that not only meet the need of the UAE and today's consumer, but also anticipate the desires of tomorrow. Thank you for your attention.